Among the requirements to join the taxi motor business include a driver's license, although some manage to skip this step. Among these is Paul. His real name is withheld upon request for anonymity. Paul has been a motor taxi operator for about 11 years without a driver's license. On the outskirts of Kigali, we find Paul on a dirt road near the main road. Before setting off from here, it requires him to make a lot of risk assessments, not forgetting keeping his passenger unaware of his situation of not having a driver's license. The other thing is on how to avoid coming into contact with traffic police on the road.
Someone without a driver's license is never at peace due to the fact that he's always dodging the police, but it becomes even worse when you are involved in an accident.
Many motor taxi operators like Paul, who do not have driver's licenses, claim it is due to the fact that they did not go to school.
What is more complicated is getting a provisional permit when you don't know how to read and write. Getting the provisional permit is the most difficult part, but when you get it, you can easily get the driver's license as well. They should set up free reading and writing lessons for us.
Corruption was also pointed out as one of the reasons why some of these motorcyclists do not have the necessary documents, including permits, that would allow them go on the roads.
Sincerely speaking, how much have you ever given out in bribery? I gave out 5,000. Sometimes if you expected to go back home with 5,000, you end up giving it out as bribery, since you have no required documents. For example, when you are caught by the motor taxi law enforcers and you have no required documents, of course you will have to bribe them for you to be released before your motorcycle is confiscated by the police.
The fact that there are unlicensed motorcyclists on the road has a huge impact. This is especially seen when they are involved in an accident or in other cases of insecurity. Motorcyclists who have the required documents stress that this also affects them in terms of fair competition.
They transport at unreasonable fares, since his consumption is different from that of a person with complete documents, whereby he only deals with insurance. We are not okay with them. I urge them to get the required documents, as I also did.
Daniel Ngarambe, the president of Ferwakotamo, a federation of motorcycle cooperatives in Rwanda, notes that the federation is going to address the issue, stressing that not being able to read and write should not be the reason for them to engage in illegal activities.
There are also those that bought motorcycles without permits and have no capacity to get it, since it is the earnings from that motorcycle that enable him to cater for his family and doesn't know how to read and write. But after taking up measures as the federation, we are to resolve the issue. We ask motorists to report all those that ask for bribery. The spokesperson for Traffic and Road Safety, Senior Superintendent of Police, Rene Irere, points out that, based on the direction Rwanda is heading, no one should be working illegally. Basing on how things have been made easy in Rwanda, such cases shouldn't be existing. The process of getting a driver's license is clear, and this involves learning and doing exams. The Rwanda National Police also urges taxi motor owners to opt for those with complete documents in order to avoid losses. There are 46,000 commercial motorcyclists in Rwanda, with about 24,000 in Kigali city. According to the Rwanda Utilities Regulatory Authority, RURA, about 7,000 of these have no licenses. Innocent Mugabo, RTV News.